It's time for Tune Talk. And my name's Tiki, and I'm Bodie. Oh, you two bugger off. In this episode, The Scolding Wife. Oh, good lord, perhaps you should start to provide a trigger warning for these. At any rate, here's Howard and Tricia. Hi everyone, and welcome to Tune Talk. We've got a show for you. Tricia and I have been getting back to performing and teaching in person, and that means that we've had less time to focus on our Tune Talk. It also means that it will be getting a lot stupider. In fact, we will probably just be making stuff up. Our promise to you, the viewer, was to deliver one episode a month. We never said anything about it being any good. And with that disclaimer, on with the show.
This month, we are going to be talking about the scolding wife.
I got married to a scolding wife a few years ago, and ever since I lived a life of misery and woe.
The Scolding Wife originated as a song in the British Isles. In these old songs, the wife either abuses her husband or is traded to the devil or a sea captain for her transgressions.
Wives are always getting kind of a bad rap. Great tune, terrible title.
The stock character or trope of the nagging woman goes back to Shakespeare's The Taming of the Shrew and farther yet still. In these stories, the shrew or scold is punished in such a way as to get her to cease her grumblings and become a compliant housefrau. In medieval times, the shrew's fiddle was one such form of punishment for these perceived offenses. It was a type of pillory that would sometimes have a bell attached to it, so that it would attract townspeople who could come, mock and jeer the individual being punished. Similarly, a scold's bridle was a device used overwhelmingly on women, often at the behest of their husbands, for being considered rude or a nag.
Well, next I asked me scolding wife if I could go to bed. She scarce gave me an hour on the pillow to lay me head. When like a roaring lion she came busting down.
I love this tune, and we've played it for many years. We even recorded this tune. But I have to say, after hearing the history, we're obviously talking about just another stereotype in old-time music.
And it just seems like you can't get away from them, can you?
No. The verb to scold comes from its original use as a noun. The word itself originates from the Old Norse word skald, meaning poet, perhaps because of the skald's ability to mock and speak truth to power. I know that some people will say, we got to hold on to our traditions. But all things must pass, so, maybe some of these old tunes should just...
I actually have a better idea. What we should do is maybe spend our time renaming this tune. So maybe instead of the Scolding Wife, it could be Madam President. But imagine if all of those little melodies were gone. That would suck.
The song itself became a fiddle tune before it crossed the Atlantic and can be found in O'Neill's 1001 Irish Tunes. Once it had made that voyage, the tune split into different regional variants. One can be found in the playing of Texas fiddler Benny Thomason. An older Texas version was recorded for the Library of Congress in 1935, featuring the fiddle playing of noted Austin banjo player J.D. Dillingham. Still, other regional variants seem to have moved into the cross-tuned key of A-E-A C-sharp, and are noted in the playing of North Carolina fiddler Marion Reese, Oklahoma fiddler Burrell Reed, and Iowa fiddler Dwight Lamb, who learned the tune from Nebraska's Bob Walters. Well, once again, we leave you with more questions than we have answers. We love getting all your cards and letters, so we'd love to hear what you think.
And that's all we have for you today.
But we hope you tune in again next time for more melodious meanderings here on Toon Talk.
That's good.
All right, that's it.
Hopefully we gain some Patreon supporters from there.